Nyambonyango. I had a dream of getting B- in my education, but early pregnancy hindered me for achieving my dream.
Kwa majina, naitwa Margaret Owala. Hapa si kwangu kwenyewe. Tumekuwa hapa tangu 2019, mwezi wa 9. Kwangu kwenyewe, mafuriko ilinitoa huko.
DEVLINK is a non-governmental organization that was formed in the year 2003. It's a woman-led non-governmental organization, and at DEVLINK we envisage an empowered, innovative and just society for all. We work in 4 programmatic areas with a niche in socio-economic development or livelihoods, but then we also work around health issues, education, governance and advocacy. Our partnership with the KCDF came about because initially we've been working in this area, doing sexual reproductive health rights awareness with the communities in Kobura and Kabonyo Kanyagwal wards. In the process of working within this community, we realized that this community is ravaged with floods. There is also famine in this area because when they plant, whatever they've planted is washed away by floods.
Where we are, this is the flood-prone area, and it is the most affected area in Kenya. Since 2019, there are people who were displaced by the floods, and this is a total of 684 households. Out of these 684 households, 350 are still in makeshift structures that were distributed by the Kenya Red Cross. And the makeshift structures are very small to accommodate a family, that's to say, a father, a mother and 5 children.
Inabidi ujenge tu ka 10 by 10. Kama mimi nilikuwa na mtoto wa form 3 na class 8 na class 7. Sasa hao si watu wa kulala nao kwa nyumba moja.
So that one brings a lot of family separation, and conflict also comes there.
Kwa jina naitwa Jessica Pio Mulo. Nilipata mimba nikiwa form 3. Nikiwa 16 years old. Hapo ndo nilipata mimba nikaanza shule.
So there is a rise in the early pregnancy in this area due to that. And DEVLINK has really capacity built the local, at the same time empowered the teenage women.
You can find a girl is pregnant in grade 4. In our school, you can find almost 9. So I was really wondering what is going on. So after the training, I just volunteer to take that job. I mobilize girls, I talk to them about how to say no to men so that I can reduce the pregnancy of our young girls.
DEVLINK wali mobilize watu from 2 sub-location, Kanyagwal and Kobura, tukapelekwa training at Kanyagwal. Kwa training tulifundishwa kuhusu social accountability na jinsi ambayo tunaweza kuwa watu ambayo wanaongea kuhusu kile ambayo government inafanya katika community ambayo pengine haiendi vizuri, na wakatuonyesha pia penye in case of anything tunaweza peleka malalamiko zetu.
The advocacy project is around bringing community to participate and hold the county government to account in development work. And we are also seeing community coming up with information and knowledge of what they want. And that is what Giving for Change is about, shifting power to ensure that it is more about the community and not what us as development partners want for the community.
So we saw that as much as the community may also need humanitarian support, but for long-term purposes, we thought that coming up with this governance and advocacy project with the KCDF would then seek to bring about long-term solutions to the community, because we know that the primary duty bearer in terms of service provision is the government, and that's why we would want the communities to be active participants in the process of demanding for services from the government. By bringing the project which is called Amplifying, grassroots voices in county governance, would then enable them to demand for the services that they need from the county government as well as from the national government.
KCDF being a community foundation, we focus on providing communities with not only capacity support, but also grants that enable them to live out their desired intentions around development, also looking at how can we ensure sustainable development in Kenya. So the Giving for Change program, simply put, is focusing around how can we undertake development differently, also addressing social justice issues, and that we're able to really ensure communities are at the center.
Ne wapuonjowa ewi puonj kaka wanyalo puro gi kaka pur wanyalo dhi mbele gi chandruoge be mwanyalo romogo e gweng' kaka raping kata nen kaka raping kata chandruok moro amora ma kaka wadak gi nyithind kiye moko, koro wanyalo ng'iyo kaka wadak kodgi. Puonjni wasetemo mondo mi wawuoth puonj nyaka jomoko be kata maongo ge ei bura, nikech sama ne gipuonjwago ne wan gi jobura, to koro wasedhi kuonde mine mamoko be wang'iso ber mar DEVLINK gi gik ma gipuonjowago.
Yeah, what we didn't know was that you can have that citizen power, you can collect them and tell them what is going on.
They have taught us how to manage our lives and how to connect with relevant authorities.
Our objective is to have at least 5,000 people made aware of their right to participate in the county planning and budget cycle, as well as also access to sexual reproductive health services and products. Secondly, we are also looking at influencing policies within the county of Kisumu. There are policies that exist like the Kisumu Public Participation Act of 2015, but that act still is lacking a regulation in terms of how then it would be operationalized for the people to enjoy the benefits that come with that law. Another area that we are also looking at is to ensure that at least in the 2 wards that we are working in, at least the community have identified certain projects that they would want the county to implement, so that even as we probably move towards closing this project, then those particular priorities have become part of the current year plan in terms of what the county government would want to do within the 2 wards.